And here we've got the Unbreakables versus Wollongong Warriors. Unbreakables from Sydney Uni. Brooms up. It's about to be called. Unbreakables, of course, were first of Div 2 last year. Wollongong at the bottom. However, Unbreakables have had a large squad change, so this game could be interesting. Brooms up, won by Unbreakables. Yukitoshi has the quaffle. He's driving up, gets hit by a bludger. Shot misses. Quaffle's being picked up in the corner by Taylor. Taylor's running in. She's got a bludger beater behind her. She doesn't realise, and she's beat out. Looks like a pass after beat, but the refs aren't calling it. CUTLER is driving through. He's currently held up by the Wollongong keeper. Beat out once again. These Unbreakables chasers really need to look out for their bludgers. They could just keep running into them. Wollongong slow balling up the pitch. Control currently with the Unbreakables, and we'll see where they go from here. Looks like a Wollongong beater is going for a bit of a ghost up there. Unbreakables point beat out. Keeper standing out of zone so he can just be rotated freely. Wollongong still slow balling. They look like they're trying to get a control play going. Wollongong beater wrapping up Henry Fair. Bludger trade right there. Wollongong driving in, and shot goes in, beat after he releases. That is a good goal. Sorry, Wollongong, I don't know who most of your players are, so there will be just a lot of names. CUTLER picks up. There's a call of no bludgers. He's driving up the pitch. It's going to be hard for Wollongong to stop him. He's got a lot of momentum here. And straight through, goal to Unbreakables, 10-all. Wollongong once again look like they're going to slow ball up the pitch here. They don't have control, so see where they go. Slow play continues. Yep. Beaters are hard pressed on hoops for the Unbreakables, so Wollongong can't really break through at the moment. Their beaters need to try to make something happen because their chasers are just waiting. It's high press point at the moment by Yuki. They're really pressing up now. There's no one marking hoops. It could be quite an easy cut if the beaters lose attention. And that's a good beat out there by Nydia. Driving through for CUTLER. He's got no bludgers. He's got Yuki in his left. There's no way this is getting stopped. 2010 Unbreakables. We got a change in the Wollongong ball carrier. We got a bit of a chaser mismatch at the back there, so we'll see if Wollongong can capitalise on it. Borch's beat out, so is CUTLER. Yuki collects the ball. It was accidentally kicked by a Wollongong beater. Yuki's now running up. No bludgers. No one's going to stop him. This boy is fast. And is that a goal? It's not a goal. That is a goal to Angelo. Great goal, Taylor. Bit of an unnecessary pass by Yuki, and the chasers, in their own celebration, missed the Wollongong keeper running up, but at least the beaters were paying attention and force him to make a poor choice of shot. Once again, no bludgers. Unbreakables running up the pitch. One bludger is called, and they slow. That is a beat out there. That is no bludgers. They're a bit slow to react on this. Still no bludgers. Still none. And he throws it high, and it goes over hard boundary. Wollongong ball. At the moment, Wollongong are really struggling to get bludger control, so we'll see if they can do anything to capitalise on this tough Unbreakables defence. Henry Fair is subbed out for Attila Connock on the beta lines for the Unbreakables. Wollongong have had a keeper sub. He's driving in now. He's driving to two beaters though. It's a passover. Almost blocked by SAMMY. And intercepted by CUTLER. He's going to run up, one beater on hoops. He should probably slow a little. And he gets stripped. Whose ball? Wollongong Quaffle. Good defense by Wollongong there, shutting down the fast break. Ooh, that was a very solid beat there. Sammy, Unbreakables number 63 there, picking the ball up, trying to pick up the ball one-handed and almost fumbling it straight back to the Wollongong keeper. He'll be lucky he didn't fumble it any more. Unbreakables once again moving up the pitch. Wollongong now have bludger control. I missed how that happened. I think it was during the last offence. Behind hoops, we've got Joanna Buckingham-Shum making her debut for the Unbreakables. She's been playing for USYD for about a year, but has never been able to come to a tournament. And, fumbles the pass. Wollongong Quaffle. Got a nice little clump on the ball there. It's going to be Wollongong's. And keeper resumes with the ball. Unbreakables have regained bludger control during the chaos. Wollongong once again slow balling. They really want to make these control plays before they go up because they just keep getting fast breaked on. The Wollongong keeper's beat out. Unbreakables keeper picks it up. Wollongong beater on hoops, misses the beat. That's going to be an easy drive there. And there is a fumble, and he weaves it through, almost dismounting himself in the process. Good goal to Unbreakables. Not a fan of this unnecessary passing, but it's working. So Wollongong are actually playing their offense with their beater on hoops. So it'll be very weird if they score here. So they're playing with absolutely no pressure on that. They're playing no pressure on those defensive players. Driving up is Valerie. She's making her debut on the Unbreakables. The chasers run into a corner and they are well beat out. Good defense by the Wollongong beater there, who is now going to sub. It's a good strip there by Sammy. Ooh, cheeky little kick. And Unbreakables keeper has the ball. Moving slowly up pitch. Unbreakables still have control. Don't see that going away anytime soon. Change beaters for Unbreakables. Alex Voiced, I think it is. West, I don't quite know. Coming on, he's a new player, started playing this year. Made his way up to the Unbreakables for this tournament. Oh, bit of a fumbled catch there by Joe, and the ball goes straight to the Wollongong keeper. Good pass nonetheless. If she was any more lucky there, that would have been an easy goal. Wollongong have gotten back bludger control during that. Not quite sure what happened. I have a feeling Alex threw a bludger at the Wollongong point and it got a bad deflection. And there's a pass over hoops, misses the goal, and the wing chaser is beat out. Easy quaffle turnover for the Unbreakables there. The ball is with Hugo, he passes it off. Valerie running up the pitch with the quaffle. She's not going to take the contact, passes the ball with Hugo, passes back to Valerie. Valerie to Joe, Joe catches. And a questionable pass to Sammy. Almost picked up there by Hugo, but covered by a beater. Alex accidentally throws the bludger at the Wollongong keeper. Probably not too familiar with the rules at this point. Bludger trade there by Alex, unfortunate. And Unbreakables have lost control. Never mind. But they now know bludger's on defense, and the bludger was just thrown straight at us in the reset. Chella misses a long beat. with that control play, the only way he was going to stop a goal was with a long beat or a good chaser tackle, and unfortunately neither happened there. Hugo moving up, throws a very wide pass to Taylor, and the ball rolls over hard boundary. Wollongong quaffle once more, slow balling once again. Interesting beating choice here by the Unbreakables. They currently have Sean with the bludger. Sean is probably a better chaser than he is beater, but Unbreakables might be going into a bit of confidence, thinking they can change things up against Wollongong. Andrew Carmichael on point, usually keeps. Interesting to see him out there. Wollongong have stopped their bludger on hoops play and are now actually pressing the beater up on offense. Accidental friendly fire beat there, confuses point, misses the quaffle carrier, and that's an easy drive for Wollongong there. The Unbreakables beaters really need to start watching this quaffle. Pass to Joe. Joe dancing around. Back to Hugo. And Hugo throws a wide pass to Taylor. Should have been hard to catch that. Taylor picks up the ball, spins out, goes for a drive, and scores. Great goal. I think there was a high contact there, so there'll be brooms down and probably a card to a Wollongong player. Taylor, of course, being very, very short. So the goal was good. It was a high contact by a Wollongong chaser. I think we all saw that coming. It was a lot of hands around the face during that drive. Wollongong slow balling once more. Good to see that they are taking their beater up on offense. They really do need it. Very slow right now. The point is very high. Wollongong are also keeping their offense very tight. Cheeky behind the back pass. Press called by Unbreakables. Oh, that is a bit of a light contact there. Hugo stopping it up, and chaser is beat out. That'll be a fast break with no bludgers now, and Hugo is running up the pitch. Gets a bit afraid of the contact there. Passes off to Andrew. Andrew dunks. Would have liked to see Hugo just run straight through that Wollongong keeper. He had so much speed, and the keeper was just happy on there, but they scored nonetheless. 30 points up for the Unbreakables at the moment. Currently in overtime range. Unbreakables looking to push out of range. Wollongong continuing their slow ball. Trying it once again. Beaters look like they're trying to make control plays, but they're just getting beat out and not really applying too much pressure to the Unbreakables defense at the moment. A trade there. Oh, bludger bounces back, hits the foot, but the refs call safe.
Yeah, I did hit his foot.
Refs agreeing with me, but not retroactively changing their decision. Yep. Point is beat out. Keeper's now up. Ball with Porsche. Oh, almost intercepted there by Hugo, and the Wollongong chaser is driving in, but realizes that there are two beaters in front of him. Good catch there by the Wollongong beater, and that is going to be a bludger turnover, a fast break, a drive and a goal. It's a great offensive play there by Wollongong number 7. Hugo's being really afraid of this contact at the moment. He can run through all of these guys, but seems a bit cautious. And Yuki's beat out, trying to go for a control play, and trying to go for a bludger trade and gives control back to Wollongong. Taylor is beat out, going for the drive, once again running into a beater. Selena's going to have to try to take a long beat here, but she doesn't pull the trigger. All of a sudden, the game is 60-50. It's definitely going to be a very close match. Unbreakables' speed is definitely throwing control away quite a bit here. Slow ball up the pitch. Yuki's beat out in the corner. Bludger control still with Wollongong. Cutler passes to Carmichael. Switch with Taylor. Andrew's now up and wing. Taylor on ball carry, her preferred position. Passes to Harry, who gets missed by the bludger. There's now one bludger on hoops. Passes to Nat. Passes a bit wayward. Nat gets beat out anyway. Drive in by Cutler. Tight beat there. I think he just got rid of the ball and the refs are calling goal good. Wollongong have called a timeout here. Score right now 70-50 Unbreakables. Game time is 15-20. Scrappy defense though by the Unbreakables to regain Quaffle. Call from the Unbreakables sub box to keep it slow. They probably want to make a control play here. Especially with Seekers about to go on. They really need to make sure that they keep bludger control. Oh, that was a great dodge by Yuki in the corner there. And he grabs the bludger. Bludger control is back with the Unbreakables. Oh. The beater's just ignoring the snitch at the moment. 100% focused on Quaffle play. Cutler is dancing around on hoops. And goal to Unbreakables. The scoreline is now 30 up. A catch by Wollongong goes to overtime. Nat going hard and gets beat out by the Unbreakables beater. Bludger control still with the Unbreakables. Keeper beat out. Yuki's just going on a crazy beating spree at the moment, using those legs of his to get everywhere. Derrick sprinting across the pitch to avoid the Seekers. Attempted drive here by the Wollongong players. The goal is no good. Portia picks it up. Go off to Wollongong keeper who looks for the dunk. Goal is no good once more. Sammy can run up the pitch here and score and put his team out of range. Beater misses and Sammy misses the dunk, unfortunately. Oh, that is a dangerous fall there by Alex, and that is definitely going to result in a yellow card. I think the call's technically falling onto a player.
A yellow card for falling over.
Falling onto a player.
I think she called it falling over. Thank you, Mr. Ref.
Should have been a goal there for the Unbreakables, but a little fumble there. Sammy, of course, running up one-handed and not able to get a proper grip on the ball and just slides out. Wollongong Seeker going for the catch here. Derrick dismounts him back to hoops. Taylor zoned off by a Wollongong beater. So we'll go back to the Quaffle play where interesting things are happening. Never mind, Quaffle play is quite slow right now. Oh, pass over hoops, and the Wollongong wing player is beat out, turtled by the Unbreakables chasers, now with the Unbreakables keeper, who can probably run straight up because the Wollongong beaters are not looking at the Quaffle whatsoever. Unbreakables only need to score one goal to go out of range, so taking those goals like that should definitely be a priority. Still no bludgers for the Unbreakables. They're taking this really slow.
Save Sydney. B34.
Taylor going for the catch very viciously, and Derrick is holding the broom. He is a very strong man. This is probably going to end poorly. No goal by the Unbreakables. And flipped out. Oh yeah, that'll be a turnover for the Unbreakables right there. Sammy can run up. As long as he doesn't stuff up the drive once more. And he misses once again. Does he get the alley? And yes, good goal to Unbreakables. They are now out of range. Sammy clearly wasn't trying to make the dunk. He was just passing out to wing. Wollongong driving up, and good goal. The game is back in overtime range. Wollongong need to be looking for a catch here. This game only seems to be dragging away from them. Run up by Hugo. The entire Wollongong chase line is not paying attention. There were 3 of them standing on a hoop each, all of them back turned, and Hugo just runs straight through. Once again, 40 up for the Unbreakables, out of range game. Let's see how long Derrick can last. Nat going hard on the snitch. Beta is now zoning her out. Unbreakables having control and choosing to ignore the snitch to further gain their quaffle points. Bit of a loopy pass there by the Wollongong chaser, and misses the goal. Picked up by Sean, who's shifted out of beta and is now chasing. And he's now going to run straight up the pitch, and this will be a goal. 50 up for the Unbreakables. Player just asked me if he was dismounted. I'm a commentator. I am not allowed to tell him that. Derrick sprints across the pitch. Wollongong are going for the cold catch. I disagree with that. They're only 50 down. They scored 2 quick goals earlier in the game. They can do it now. Oh, accidental dismount there by Unbreakable 66. I don't think he realizes he has to go back to hoops. Wollongong continuing their slow ball. 2 bludgers on the defense, quaffle defense. Derrick dismounts Taylor. Good beat there, but great pass off and great goal by Wollongong. There's now only 40 point difference, and Wollongong Seeker is still trying to catch. Great hopping there by Sean. Kind of just had the bludger between, he kind of had the broom between his feet and hopped through the Wollongong defense to score. I'm not sure if the camera got that, but it was actually quite beautiful. Wollongong keeper resuming with the quaffle. Looking to making a faster play than usual by the looks of things. Wollongong just need to keep working that quaffle around. Every time they've passed off after drawing a beat, they've resulted in goals, and it's working very well for them. But whenever they pass it off down to that wing, they're just suiciding their wing chaser. No bludgers for the Unbreakables. Are they going to run through and drive? Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, there was only 1 bludger. There was still 1 bludger in hoops. Running up. Beat by Valerie, and she can't get the quick beat off. She can't get the quick pass back to Alex. And Wollongong return with the quaffle. Nat running and trying to catch. Going in with lots of energy. But Derrick, once again, is a very, very big boy. Good effort there by Nat. Almost grabbed the tail. Derrick sighing in relief about how close that actually was. Pressed by the Unbreakables happening right here. And they've really started to read this Wollongong offense because they just keep suicide passing to that wing chaser, number 55. Every time they're passing off to her, she's just got a beater on her. Wollongong just need to hold the quaffle for a bit longer and draw that beater out. Sighs of ooh from the crowd there. I assume there was almost a snitch catch. Taylor going hard. Zoning off the Wollongong Seeker. It's basically a 1-person show at the moment. Wollongong Seeker dismounted. Unbreakables continuing to slow ball. That's the closest I've ever seen to a catch in my life. I have no idea how she didn't grab that. It was wrapped around her fingers for about 2 seconds there, but not quite enough to get a grip. So close. Bludger control back with the Unbreakables and goal to Unbreakables. They are now 60 points up. The game is running out of Wollongong's favour. We've got that almost Snitch catch on full camera there, don't we?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect.
Stay on those fast enough, kids. On left. Fast enough, kids. On left.
Rachel's point beat out. Keeper not realising he was in keeper zone and not listening to ref calls and taking himself out there. It's going to be not going to be a drive. This is running straight into a beater. Ooh, accidental kickback there by the Wollongong beater. No call. Attila beat out there trying to go for a deflect and loses bludger control. If he threw back, his team would have maintained bludger control in that scenario. Wollongong Seeker trying to sneak up around the side, but Derrick can see him. Drive here by Hugo. Passes off to Andrew. Andrew back to Hugo. Hugo misses a dunk. Picks the ball up again. And it's a bit of a... Arms are moving everywhere. And Hugo passes off to Carmichael, who was promptly beat out. Back to Snitch players. Wollongong continue to slow ball up the pitch. Derrick holding Taylor's broom for about 30 seconds now. Just needs to dismount herself if she can't get out of it. Failed offense by Wollongong there. Was kind of just paying attention to Seeker play, didn't really see what happened. Hugo moving the ball up the pitch slowly. Yuki has come on to chase. No one in Wollongong can keep up with that boy. Snitch is now on second handicap, so we're 27 minutes through the game. See what he can do with one hand now. Unbreakables working the ball around the hoops, keeping it slow still. They have bludger control, and Yuki runs it in. The Wollongong defense did not have a chance to react. He was just running it slow, and then all of a sudden sprinted out into full speed. They had no idea what happened. The Seeker's going very aggressively, keeps spinning Luke into the other one. It's a miracle he hasn't been caught yet. Accidentally runs off the pitch, and they'll let him back in. Probably should have been a countdown for 3 there, but there is not. Wollongong continuing to slow ball, now running up. Unbreakables keeper beat out. Wollongong still keeping it slow. Bludger control is still with the Unbreakables. The Wollongong beater is hard pressed up on point. Attila misses a long beat on the Quaffle carrier. Quaffle goes back to the Unbreakables. Unbreakables still maintaining bludger control despite the missed long beat. Needs to be a little more communication between these Wollongong beaters. They're kind of working individually at the moment. Hugo passing off to Andrew. Luke has just thrown Nat's broom all the way back to her hoops. At least he didn't throw it in the other direction. Didn't quite see what happened in the corner there, but a failed offense by the Unbreakables. Looks like the ball rolled over hard, so probably a wide pass. New seeker for the Unbreakables, Joanna, or Jo, as she prefers to be called. Ooh. Looks like the seeker's trying to go 2 at once. No idea how Derrick's going to stop this. And he does. Brooms down. No call, I think. Yep, no call. AMI just had some questions. Wollongong continuing their slow ball. Bludger control still with the Unbreakables as they take out the Wollongong beater, who does not have a bludger. Portia running in and misses the offload and throws it straight to the Unbreakables keeper's hands, who's now running up the pitch in a no bludger situation. Passes off to Andrew. Andrew's probably just going to plow straight through and jumps up and puts it straight. Oh, great beat there by Connor. Picked it up. Oh, brooms down, brooms down. What happened? No snitch catch. They're probably just contesting the beat before goal, or just questioning it, just double checking. And that was definitely beat before. Looks like they're concerned about something else. Oh, Unbreakables have called a timeout. Snitch on pitch during it brooms down, and Elle probably isn't aware of the new rule change and is double checking with her other refs. Of course, part of the new rule book is that you can call a timeout during brooms down. Not sure why they'd call a times out though. They're currently 70 points up. Snitch is on 1 handicap. And timeout called by the Unbreakables. Bit of miscommunication by the refs there. Connor throwing a bludger at Yuki after brooms down and not resuming with the quaffle. Not resuming with the bludger, sorry. So Yuki just picks it up and runs straight through. Joanna now going for Derrick. Luke needs to remember his first handicap. And Unbreakables fast breaking up the pitch. Taylor running through. And scores. Great goal there by Taylor. Joe going for the catch. She needs a bit more movement to get around Luke. He's just fending them off with one arm at the moment. No idea how he still is evading capture there. The Seekers keep spinning him in and none of them are getting a hand to it. Yuki picks up the quaffle, tries to pick it up with one hand actually, and fumbles ridiculously. Throws a slightly misdirected reset there, and play will continue. Some of these I think that's a clean catch to Wollongong now. Brooms down is about to be called, and Seeker, of course, Snitch ref not having a whistle and able to call that. And that is a clean catch to Wollongong. Final score 160 to 100. Snitch catch Wollongong. Unbreakables victory.
Great job.
Well done.